We are You Are Echo Base Network. I am the coach. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. If you've not already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our content that we release from week to week. Also, guys, if you'd like to support the channel, hit the join button. Look at the different levels of membership that we offer you guys. You won't be disappointed, and join our member family today. Nick and I greatly appreciate it.
Hello, my name's Tim Rose, and I'm with you here at Echo Base today. I've had a great time, and I played Admiral Akbar in Return of the Jedi, The Force Awakens, and finally in The Last Jedi. But the one thing that I seem to be remembered more than anything else is, it's a trap!
Hello, I am Vincent, which means vital information necessary centralized.
And my name's Bob, Biosanitation Battalion.
We wish to welcome you to Echo Base Network, where we keep Star Wars alive and remember why we fell in love with it in the first place.
That's right, Vincent. And I think the best thing about EBN is that they're a home to all fans. Even old rust buckets like me.
Old rust bucket indeed. Okay everyone, it's time for the show. And remember, we are, you are.
Echo Base Network.
Thank you.
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
The Force will be with you, always. What is thy bidding, my master?
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
Stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
The Force will be with you, always. Like the map, all of them. The Force will be with you, always.
And what is happening? Welcome to the show. So glad that you guys are with us. Little Star Wars Monday night. Little Monday night football going on, but that is not what interests me, even though my name is the coach. No. I am here for some Mandalorian trailer debut. That's what we're going to do. That's our main art. We got two objectives. Chill together, all of us, and we're all going to react to this trailer when it drops. So if you guys will be our eyes and ears out there, we're watching as well, and we are going to jump right into this reaction, and we will have a discussion immediately following the trailer. We don't know when the trailer is going to land. There are reports all over the place that say it's going to be halftime. There's reports that say it's going to be close to halftime. We don't know. It could happen anytime. So sit back, relax, go get yourself a drink, jump in the chat, be involved here. And I don't know. we have some special guests coming on tonight. So, there's rumors that I have fired Nick. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Thank you to the 127 people that are live on the show right now, 134 that is. If everybody would do us a big Echo Base Network favor and hit that like button. If we could get up to 130 likes real quick, we would greatly appreciate that. As Nick and I let the cat out of the bag. Nick will be here in just a couple minutes. He was here and he got a work call. He is working from home. But he will be joining us here in just a moment. He will be here. So we did a video today. I'm going to take, we are going to run Nick through the gamut of things that we discussed. And I got a little special something that we're going to make Nick do. A lot of you that were here the other night, you already know what this is, but I'm going to show you. Anyhow, we're going to make Nick take the quiz. What percentage Omega are you? Oh, yeah. It's going down tonight. Oh, if he's 100%, I swear, it is going to be hilarious. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to this random. I say random. We used to do this a lot more often here at the channel. But there used to be a lot more Star Wars stuff going on, too. I knew you'd like that, Tony. I knew you'd like that. There used to be a lot more Star Wars stuff going on, too. I am really looking forward to March the 1st with some Mandalorian, guys. I am really looking forward to it. Bad Batch is good. I'm enjoying the Bad Batch. But there's nothing like that live-action Star Wars show to watch, talk about, whether it's good, bad, or whatever. So we're definitely going to be doing it. And I'm really excited. What is going on? Let me see. Nick will be here in a minute. Nick, everybody, like, things aren't right because Nick is never there. Like, I totally get that. I've been screenshotting a lot of your messages and showing Nick when he's not here. Like, coach again. It's Coach and Rissman. Praise God for Rissman. I'll tell you, if it weren't for him, you'd get me solo. Not good. So anyways, yeah. Did you see my question? You're a bounty hunter and you will bring him in. I saw it. If that's the one that you're talking about, Dengar Renegade. Anyways, let me tell everybody what is up and thank you for being here. I want to hear some Nick rants. You will. I got a really good one. We're going to set him off in a minute, guys. LR Dice, what is up? King's Advisors, what is up? KG, yay for Coach and Rissman. Thank you, KG. Legion of Maul, what is up? Beskar 38, it is on. Mary Lanning, good to see you. My brother Vidger, man, it is early in the morning or late at night over there where you are, buddy. You insomniac, you stay with us. I love it. I love it. Jedi Master Lawrence, Alan Copeland, Leia Rose, Brent Koivapolo. I probably butchered that, Brent. Welcome to the show. Josh Main, Adam B wants to know where Nick is at. What up? What up? Thugman1, give me the deets. Let's see. The Vader Fanatic, Hayden Headley, my buddy Tony Yule, Michael Maxey, Hank VP, Andrew 46-2, Tokyo Orbit. Good to see you. Man, we got so many awesome folks. Laszlo Saploros. Sorry, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's kind of like Leia, Princess Leia. It's just, it's okay. What is up, X-Wing? Leia Rose, I already said your name, but I'm saying it again. So Alejandro Aguirre, The Matt Cave, BL Omega Low Seed, Brittany Shearer, my buddy Thrawn is in the house. So Georgie Girl in the house. So great to see everybody. Let me scroll back down here. Rogue Sarge has sent in a $19.99 super chat. Thank you, buddy. $19.99 super chat from my man Rogue Sarge. We are Echo Base Network. And since we're doing Mando, this one's for you. right, all right. Appreciate that very much, Rogue Sarge. My phone is going off. Here we go. Okay, I see it. Keep it coming. Somebody is in the chat sending me messages right now. This is funny. I'm waiting. What do you have for us? This is going to be interesting. I can already tell. Let's see. Albert Zulke is here. Jokester 30. What is going on? Tired of fools. Salute, coach. Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Huda Holla May. Put Nick in, coach. I will as soon as I can. I will as soon as I can. I am going to send you an HTML. Yes. Oh, you'll see. You will see. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to go anywhere. I am not watching the game. I am waiting on the trailer. That's what I care about. I haven't watched a football game in a minute. So I don't even know who's playing, to be honest. Somebody said something about the Cowboys, maybe. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me know where you send it. Email to. I'll just do that. All right. Sorry about that. Coach, did Nick fall into the Sarlacc pit again while texting? No. He is tied up on a work call right now, but he will be with us. He was really excited tonight too to do the stream. Did you like? Look, I'm okay. I guess I am fishing for compliments. Compliment me. Did you guys like tonight's thumbnail? I want to know. Do you like tonight's thumbnail? I think I have a new coach has gone to thumbnail school. And like that, boom. Coach has gone to thumbnail school. And that's what it's going to be here on out, I think. Like, that's a pretty cool style, I think. That's one thing that we could talk about at least. So let me go ahead and close that down and see what you guys think about that. We were all ready to go, and then my man had to leave us, but he'll be back. He'll be back. Let's see what you guys are saying. We don't know when the trailer's going to drop, but we are anticipating its drop. It's going to be close to halftime. That's what I'm thinking. Jedi Master Lawrence likes it. I like your hat, LR Dice. Thank you, brother. Alan Copeland likes it. That's a badass thumbnail. Yeah. Thank you, Steven. KG gives it the thumbs up. Josh Main loves it. Did you watch The Last of Us? I did not, Jokester. I did not. Just a second. Let me get. Oh, I just need to text him. Here we go. Okay. All right. Let's see. The Mac Cave says the thumbnail is fire. Anthony YouTube. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's nice. Andrew 462. Ever thought of writing a good movie through an independent video provider? I have not. I already got too much going on, bro. Too much going on here. I don't have time for all that for sure. But it would be fun. Rogue Sarge, very cool thumbnail. Coach, yes, I loved it. We like you, Coach. Yeah. I dig it. Best car man. Becky said yes. Brian, I'm a prodigy. No idea. Oh, a boot? A boot? I think Mando season 3. Guys, let me know while we're sitting here talking about the trailer and waiting on it. Do you think there's going to be any big reveals in the trailer? Is there going to be any big reveals? Oh my gosh, I could just if they showed Luke, I'd probably fall out of my chair. Not going to happen. Not going to happen, but boy if it did. Boy if it did. Ooh. I would definitely fall out. I know I just heard my phone go off. Oh. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So, can I please get some more likes? Like, we should get 60 more likes at least. If you have, look, you want to like the stream, do us a big EBN favor. It's free. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to hit the like button, and we would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Yes. If you hit the like button, it's more likely that the trailer is going to be fire tonight. So, all right, tell me, what are you wanting to see? What are you wanting to see in the trailer tonight? Can we watch it without ABC Network? I don't think so. I am depending on all of my EBN friends. I have no visuals. If we see anything from the First Order or Praetorian Guards, I'm out. I'm done. Yikes. I hope we don't. I hope we do. Look, that whole thing about the Praetorian Guards, I'm not following it. Yeah, I know that their armor was like put back together ish, like the whole Kylo Ren helmet thing. And they're saying that the stormtroopers are going to be looking kind of like that. To me, that doesn't mean anything about the sequels. That I don't know. So, anyways, so many streams right now, all on Mando. So many streams. Where will be a Mandalorian Civil War this season? Yeah, I think there's going to be. At least that's probably going to be a little part of it. I don't know. I don't know. That's one thing that I've been wanting to kind of stay away from is I do not want to get involved in the leaks. What do you guys think? I want to stay away from the Mandalorian leaks. Now tonight, this happening, the trailer happening, that's different to me. That's not this isn't a leak to me. Like this is something they want us to see. I'm good with that. I'm excited about that. But as far as like the leaks go and the news sites that report on the leaks and they have their insiders and all that, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. Keep that away from me. We pretty much knew everything about Kenobi before Kenobi even came out. And that's just, that's just not good. That is just not good. Not good. All right. Hold on. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oi. All right. Trying to open a file. I got so many things going on. It's kind of frustrating. Not gonna lie. Okay. All right. So, oh yeah, I got something very special. I got something very special lined up for Nick. So you do not want to miss this. Thrawn, it is 100% ready. It is a go. It is a go. All right. So I want to see more of Mandalore. We're definitely going to see that. Bo with the dark saber. I think we'll see that. But how does she get the dark saber? That will be interesting. A Rancor, big CGI. Yeah. We ought to see all kinds of new, never before seen creatures. The Mythosaur. There's one right there. It should be happening. So that's not a problem. Let's see. We do not know what time the trailer comes out. We just know that it's going to be sometime, I would say like within the next hour is my guess. So are you guys excited about seeing the Mythosaur? That's one thing that I would like to know about. Well, I hope new Easter eggs in Mando Season 3 for the trailer. Yeah, I think we'll probably get some of that. Cara Dune. Probably not going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh. You thought he was fired. You thought he quit the network. and you all thought wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to
What's up, mofos? I'm back.
What? Oh no, I gotta hit you with this already. Come on,
I didn't
man.
say
Oh, Kipper clean. What is up, man?
literally less than 30 seconds before the pre-show, I get a work call.
He calls me with 18 seconds left. I said, "You better hurry."
Yeah, I was like,
"You better
man, I
tell me
just
what
got a
you gotta
work
say
call.
quick." Yep.
And I knew as soon as I looked at it and read it, it was going to be one that wasn't going to be just a quick and easy one and done.
Yep. Rogue Sarge Nick saying that the trailer's gonna drop at halftime.
Yep.
Jedi Padawan's trailer says, "Hey Nick, they
What
just
is
announced it
going on?
at halftime."
Yep.
Nick, welcome back, Nick. He said, "Mofo." Yay, Nick ain't dead. The rise of Nick. Nick, finally. Hey, what the frack, man?
Yep, I
Everybody's excited to
got
see you.
I got the game on one monitor. I got stream on the other monitor.
Okay, all right. So here's what I need you to do then. When the trailer drops, you got to turn it off.
Oh yeah.
Because you know it right after you see it on live TV, that's when it's going to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
So if you're watching it on live TV, you're welcome to. I mean, we can't control you, but we are going to play it right here and watch it for the first time together with you guys in chat. So just know that we're going to do that. This is going to be our reaction. Nick will cut it and do a release of just our reaction to the trailer, and we'll talk about it with you guys afterwards, and we're really, really excited about it. And speaking of excited, Nick, I've got something for you.
All right.
I just got 10 simple questions for you to answer. Let's just kill the overlays because they don't matter. All right. So I got 10 simple questions for you.
Yep.
And it's all about what percent Omega you are. That's what we're going to find out.
0%.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Question number 1. Oh, take the quiz. My bad. All right, folks. Here we go. What makes a good soldier? You know, and if you don't know the answer, like if you can't pick one, you just got to go which one you kind of like the best. What makes a good soldier? They follow orders. They help people in need. They look out for their squad. They always complete the mission.
I would say it's a toss up between two of those. I'm gonna go with they look out for their squad.
I like it. Okay. What's your ideal job? Fitness coach? That ain't true.
No.
Lab assistant, teacher, or manager?
I'd probably say manager.
Okay. How do you like to unwind? Archery, chess, snacking, napping?
Oh, napping.
Which member of Clone Force 99 would you take on a road trip? Rekka, Tech, Hunter, or Echo?
Is Hunter the one that looks like Rambo?
Yeah.
The Hunter.
Which Star Wars character do you find most relatable? Hera or Hera, Boba Fett, Gonk Droid, or Kylo Ren?
Boba Fett.
How do you prefer to travel? By boat, by train, first class only, with family?
First class only.
What is your greatest strength? Physical fitness, mental acuity, compassion and empathy, curiosity and inquisitiveness?
Let's go with the curiosity one.
How good is your hand-eye coordination? Perfect, pretty good, a work in progress. I often drop things.
I'd say pretty good.
You're donating some items to charity. Choose just one item to keep. Lula, I don't know who Lula is. A Bad Batch toy, a kaleidoscope, or a helmet.
I'll go with helmet.
What Star Wars creature would make the best pet? Ruby?
What the hell is Ruby?
I don't know. I don't know that either. A baby Rancor, an
Nope.
Ordo moon dragon, and an ice spider.
Good God, none of those. I'll go with baby Rancor. That'd be the coolest one.
You are 110% Omega.
Oh, good God!
It says, "Wow, oh man, whoa."
That quiz is probably freaking.
I was 10%.
Scam.
I was 10%. It says, "Wow, you're basically Omega's twin. In terms of the cloning process, you're more Omega than Omega herself. You must be a true Omega fan. Now that you know what percent Omega you are, why not see how much you have in common with Princess Leia Organa?"
0%, just like 0% with this stupid Bia.
All right, the truth is, Thrawn put that together, the 110%.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he put that in HTML and sent it to me.
Oh, that's funny.
He made it. Here's the true answer. Dude, I'm not lying. According to starwars.com, you are 100% Omega. This is real, okay? I am not bullcrapping. This is real. It says you are, which is even funnier than what Thrawn did.
Oh,
you are 100% Omega. You excel at strategy games and have a big heart, just like the newest Bad Batcher. In fact, you might just be her clone. Now that you know what percent Omega you are, why not see how much you have in common? You're 100%, dude.
Yeah. No way.
That is great. That is great.
That's a freaking scam.
Oh my goodness. If that's not worth 70 more likes in the stream, I don't know what is. Come on, folks.
Yeah, let's get them likes up, guys.
Get the likes up. Get the likes up. I wonder how much this guy has in favor with Omega.
Probably 0%, just like me.
0%. But when it comes to Nick, there's an old expression. Nick and Omega sitting in a tree.
Yeah.
You guys are so great on this show tonight, and I'm so glad to be here. And it's so great to see all of you all out there. Once again, my boys call and I show up. So,
well,
yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate it, man.
Hey, things have been crazy here lately in the news with all the Disney
I've been kind of out of the loop, and you had some huge things going on over there with all this. The stuff that Cameron broke out and what your buddies, WDW Pro and those guys had a little dialogue with everybody. So if anybody in the chat, first of all, if you don't know who Valiant Renegade is, like 99% of our subscribers are subscribed to him as well.
Probably I started here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why don't you give everybody kind of an update, like a Cliff Notes version? What is happening right now about this rumor?
Okay, there's been a few. Just want to clarify which one specifically.
Well, I'm talking about Kennedy and the team going out after her.
The documents that were shown to Cameron. I guess you heard about that.
Oh yeah. No. Okay. So Cameron called me last week and said, "Look, I got this stuff." I said, "Yeah, I saw it on your Patreon." We talked for a little bit. It's fascinating stuff. It's hard to know, it's like we say, everybody, to everybody on these things, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Cameron swears up and down that, he's verified and confirmed, and I believe him, don't get me wrong, that he has verified, who this source is, the position that this person has at Lucasfilm. He stated that publicly, so I'm not speaking out of school here.
Yeah.
And he even, Saturday night when you guys were streaming, I was kind of in the chat. I couldn't listen because I was over on Lorena Creole's show. She was doing her 4,000 sub celebration show Saturday
awesome.
night. Yeah. And Lorena had asked me to be on that show like a week ago. And I said, of course, because, Lorena, for those of you who don't know, Lorena Creole and Loki those were the first two shows that I was a featured guest on. Like a couple of weeks after I was here on Echo Base, started showing up on the member chat, the pop-ins and stuff like that. I was on with Loki and Lorena. So Lorena is always, family to me at YouTube. So,
Yeah,
but Cameron,
she's awesome.
Yeah, the point when Cameron was on that show, he popped in with us, and he even stated that night, he made a comment like, if Pablo Hidalgo knew who my source was, he'd probably be very scared. So,
wow,
his words, not mine. So that's what he said. So, is there likely some veracity to it? Yes, I think so. And I think, look, that's nothing that we haven't stated for. I mean, I've been on YouTube now. It'll be 2 years in a couple of weeks. And we got our big celebration show January 29th. You two are invited. I don't know if I've told y'all about it yet, but it's coming January 29th. That's Sunday evening.
Okay.
If y'all can make it, you're welcome.
We'll be
there. And
just don't make fun of us.
I'll try.
Because that's what you do when I show up over there.
Well, because frisbee golf. But no, I mean, look, I've been saying for a while, Kennedy. I was the first person on YouTube to make it very clear. Kennedy was never going to get fired in the fired sense of the word, like you're terminated.
Yeah,
it was always going to be an issue of her contract allowing to expire, and then she was going to be able to retire gracefully. And in tandem with that, there was going to be a lot of folks that were, under her wing that would very likely follow her out the door, either by choice or by force, because a new regime would come in. And as is the case in many times, especially with organizations as big and prestigious as a Lucasfilm is, the regime change. I mean, when you look at when Bob Iger left the first time at Disney, look at how many people, turned in their retirement cards, big names. Alan Horn retired when Iger retired. A lot of other people retired. The same thing's going to happen at Lucasfilm. I think you're going to see a lot of the guys, the names that have been there for 20, 30 years, the guys and girls from like ILM will surely stick around. ILM is kind of one of those, they're just the constant there at ILM, or at Lucasfilm, excuse me. They're probably going to stick around. But as far as folks that were in the story group, like we've already seen Kiri Hart leave. And Pablo Hidalgo, that 2-hour conversation that we had with Hidalgo Friday night on Twitter, me and Jonas Campbell and Pro. Jonas Campbell, for those of you who don't know, is the investigative reporter for that park place. Lauren Connor, of course, the Star Wars expert. But Jonas drew Pablo into a conversation. And a lot of it was very interesting. And we were very cordial with him because we wanted to be able to keep the lines of dialogue open, because we figured, hey, this is a chance for us to learn some things.
Yeah.
And Pablo tried to play down his role and the role of the story group and all this kind of stuff. But it was like, okay, at the same time, and maybe that's true today. And we've had rumors that the story group's power, like Kennedy's power, has been significantly reduced over time. And okay, that makes sense that maybe now he doesn't have that. But at the same time, and in the same conversation, he was bragging about how him and Dave Filoni would sit down with George Lucas and talk about the EU and all this stuff.
Exactly.
And it was like, well, bruh, it's either one or the other. It can't be both at the same time. So the only way it makes sense is that it used to be one way, now it's a different way. And Kiri Hart, even, who used to run the Lucasfilm story group, Kiri Hart left to go work for Rian Johnson, for God's sake. I mean, they were working together closely to help build the structure of The Last Jedi, if that tells you anything.
Yeah.
And then Kiri Hart exited stage left and went to work for Rian Johnson's production company. So, look, they had a lot of involvement in steering a lot of things that went on at Lucasfilm that a lot of people don't like. So, yeah, I do think that these folks are probably going to head out the door, and there may be some that would want to stay that don't want to go, and there may be some that want to stay that don't want to go that are going to be forced out regardless. So,
what do you think the significance of the Susan Arnold thing is?
That's a very complicated issue. I mean, my God, we spent an hour and a half on that last night, Sunday night, on the live stream. We had 2 major topics to cover, which is unusual. Usually it's like we have a couple of little small topics and then one big topic. We had like 1 small topic and 2 huge topics. We had the whole issue with the regime change now at the chairman of the board level at Disney, Susan Arnold leaving.
Is Disney slightly moving to the right?
God, I don't even want to speculate at this point.
And when I
don't
say
think
moving to the
so.
right, they're not going to be to the right. I'm just
No,
saying
they're not.
Are they becoming a little bit more moderate? Are they moderate left instead of extreme left? I guess is that a possibility? And here's something I want you to talk about too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for everybody that doesn't know, the guy down here is he's brilliant at looking at financials and looking at the business side of things. This is a conversation that we've never had with him. You know, me and Valiant are basically the same age.
Mm-hmm.
We've grown up with Star Wars.
12 hours apart.
12 hours. Okay. Yeah. 12 hours apart. Yeah.
I'm 12 hours older than you. So, yeah.
So anyways, what kind of financial impact do you think this could have on Lucasfilm if what Cameron Pasha and what Doomcock have said were to actually happen, in that Kathy Kennedy's gone, 75% of that regime is gone, there's a new team in place, Favreau and Filoni lead us away from the sequels, and we never get, this whole world. I hate saying a world between worlds because that just gets people's hopes up too much.
Right. No, I got you. Yeah. Ahsoka's coming. We just don't know what's going to happen yet. I mean, it seems like we know that the world between worlds is a factor in it from the rumors that we've heard, right? To some degree.
I mean, it's in the artwork of the title.
Exactly. And
we know it's in there.
The three of us all talked about it. I mean, we jumped out of our chairs when we saw that first Ahsoka logo, almost 2 years ago now, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, that's the veil of the Force. There's no doubt what that is. But how is it going to be used, right? So there's a couple of parts to that question. Is Disney going to moderate going forward? I think there's probably a better than 50% chance at this point that the answer to that is yes, depending on your view of what that means, right? Because it's a very subjective measure. Disney, we know, has put in these DEI, this diversity, equity, and inclusion requirement company-wide. They want 50% of their characters in films and TV shows to be representative of non-white characters, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So that's why we're seeing a lot of the race swaps, the gender swaps, the this swap, that swap. Is that going to change dramatically in the next few years? I kind of doubt it. Is Disney going to moderate itself in terms of its very public stances on certain social political issues? Yes, I think that is imminent. I think they are definitely going to dial that back. And so that's why I caution people with, it's all about how you interpret what that moderation means. That's what's key to understand. Now, things may change over time. If they continue to have bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb when it comes to films that they spend $200 million producing, then that change is, something's going to have to change more quickly. And what I keep reminding folks is that you still have a spate of movies that have been greenlit and in production for a couple of 2 or 3 years at this point that are already in the bag, right? You can't change that. The changes that you're going to see are going to be the movies that may have been greenlit within the past 12 months and going forward. And those things, and I say movies, that includes TV shows as well, those things you're not going to see for another year or two at this point. It's going to be a slow-rolling process. There's a long gestational period for these types of major projects. And like we talked about Sunday in the live show, one of the problems Disney has that I always call to people's attention, Disney, for example, was using the excuse of, families with kids just aren't returning to theaters yet because of this and that.
It's a bunch of crap.
And all this. And then Minions Rise of Gru happened.
And Avatar.
And that was forget Avatar for a minute, but Minions Rise of Gru. That is a child's movie. That is a purely children's animated feature with an $85 million budget. And then Lightyear happened a couple of weeks later, or a couple of weeks before, I don't remember. It was right around the same time this past summer, and Lightyear bombed. Lightyear had a $200 million production budget. That's Disney's problem. They no longer hold the animation crown, period, end of story. They're out. And that has impacted Disney tremendously, not just from a perception point of view, but it's also a problem for their marketing partners. People like Hasbro, Mattel, Lego, all this kind of stuff that spend hundreds of millions of dollars a year paying licensing royalties to Disney when this stuff don't sell anymore. And like we've been covering, Star Wars merchandise, to bring it home here, Star Wars merchandise has been tanking now for years. Mm-hmm. The only thing that was holding them up the last 12 to 24 months was Mandoverse, Grogu especially. That has even been suffering.
And adult collectors, which adults don't. There's not as many of us as there are children back in the day that used to buy toys.
Yeah,
and they're not buying Star Wars stuff.
No, they've gotten frustrated, and even like I said, when we got Book of Boba Fett, and we had basically 2 episodes of Mando season 3 in there, and I speculated and told people, and we kind of got tacit confirmation on this. The reason those episodes were in there was because the toy and merchandise partners were screaming, we cannot go 2 years between Mando seasons because it's murdering our toy sales. Mm-hmm. We need something. So they jammed in these 2 episodes. And again, a lot of this is speculative on my part. I want to make that very clear. But I'm telling you, that's based in education, training, and experience. Okay, those 2 episodes were put in there to reignite the, oh my God, it's Baby Yoda! Go out and buy a toy!
What better insurance do you have for a bad show than giving us 2 Mandalorian episodes?
That's it. Yeah. That's what that was all about. But, just in final thoughts, the comparison I made, and this is the thing that Disney has to really look at, and I gave the example of the 2 most recent Lucasfilm projects, original projects on Disney Plus, as a comparison. Andor, Willow. You had 2 shows there, both of which probably had relatively similar budgets. They probably spent $150, $200 million shooting those shows. Okay? Mm-hmm.
Willow was terrible.
Exactly. What did everybody say about Andor?
Well, I don't know if I could speak for everybody. Opinions
not everybody,
but all over the place.
Yeah. Okay. Most of the response that I saw for Andor was people really liked it. They thought, well, it was not really like a regular Star Wars show, but as a show itself, it was a very good show. Willow, everybody thought universally was terrible. Here's the problem. It didn't matter because Willow and Andor both, like I said, had relatively similar production budgets. And here's the kicker. They both had very poor audiences in terms of numbers. So it really doesn't matter. And it goes to show the brand damage that has occurred with Star Wars and Lucasfilm in general over the last several years, is that even if they put out a really good show that narratively people have received well and say that this was well done, this is a well-written show, this was fun, it didn't matter. The audiences didn't show up because they have been burned so many damn times.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I have my concerns about Mando Season 3's numbers. I'm not saying they're going to be awful. I'm not saying they're going to be like Andor bad. Absolutely not. They're going to be they're still going to be one of the best shows, the most highly viewed shows on Disney Plus of all time, Mando Season 3, to be very clear. The issue is that I reminded people last night on the show, the problem Disney Plus has is that when Mando Season 1 debuted, they had 10 million subscribers. When Mando Season 2 debuted, they had around 25 million subscribers. And I'm talking in the U.S. and Canada.
Yeah.
Now they have 45 million subscribers in the U.S. and Canada. Thereabout. 45 to 50 million subscribers. What has happened with each new show that has come out? The ratings have either been steady, stagnant, or they have declined. That's a problem. They have twice as many people now to watch Mando Season 3 as Mando Season 2. They have almost 5 times as many people, 2.5 times by the end of Mando Season 1, now for Mando Season 3. If the ratings come in and they just pace Mando Season 2 or Mando Season 1, God forbid, or they're slightly better, that means that it's not growing. It means the people showing up now, all these other 20, 25 million new subscribers for Disney Plus in the US and Canada, they're not here for Star Wars. They don't give a crap. What is on the Nielsen ratings every single week in, week out, every Thursday when new Nielsen top 10 number streaming comes out? Bluey. A property that's not even Disney's. That's the best thing Disney has every week in, week out, is Bluey, is banging away at the Nielsen charts. It's not even their property. They just bought it and licensed it. None of their stuff, apart from like one-offs, things like Hocus Pocus 2, which was awful, that blew through the charts. And, you have some one-offs like that, some of the Pixar stuff that shows up, and Encanto's a great example. But the Star Wars stuff and the Marvel stuff, it's not really doing much. I mean, they've got to course correct. They've got to come up with something. And they have to be looking at it going, we need
2023 to do it. There's a lot of Star Wars coming.
Yeah.
And if it's not good, if this is not a good year for Star Wars, a good solid year.
Yeah.
I'm scared about the future, but I want it to be good, obviously, guys. We're here waiting for this Mandalorian trailer to drop. Are you going to watch the trailer, Valiant?
I'll put it this way. I suspect, and I don't know for sure because I truly don't. I was watching Tampa and Dallas in the playoff game. Is it coming on during this? Because that's
at halftime.
At halftime, that's what I suspected. Yeah. Okay, so I will see it.
Yeah.
So because I'm sitting there and I'm watching the Cowboys in the Bucks right before I jumped on here.
I got the game on my other monitor.
Yeah. So I figured that's when they were dropping it. I mean, I'm not watching it for that. I'm watching to see Brady just take the Cowboys out.
Yeah,
but
same.
yeah, I figured.
Brady.
Screw that. Sorry. I don't care anything about football. I am here for the trailer.
Yeah. Well, and
I'm
so
excited about it.
I'm going to watch it. Look,
the end of the Mandalorian season 2 is when we were at the highest of highs.
Right? And then Book of Boba Fett murdered it.
The ending of chapter 16 is arguably the best Star Wars scene of any Star Wars I've ever seen. I'm speaking for me.
Yeah.
As an original trilogy fan, I've never seen anything better than the end of chapter 16.
I will agree with you in the sense that scene had the broadest and the most emotional impact of any moment in Star Wars history.
Cried like a baby.
Not to say that it had more gravitas narratively, story-wise than the original trilogy from Lucas, but because, as we've discussed so many times, Star Wars fans have been kicked in the groin 24 times by the Walt Disney Company.
Yeah.
That scene was such a catharsis. And it was just so overwhelming. I agree with you. I mean, I cried. I was like, oh my God, is this really? Then Book of Boba Fett happened, and it just wrecked narratively that whole ending.
And the firing of Gina before that came out.
Yeah, but that moment, that Luke moment was that's like the hallmark of our channel, Nick.
Yeah.
Like we were sitting at, I don't know, 3,000 subscribers, 3,500.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple days later, we got 17. We don't grow as fast as the guy below us. I mean, but that video had an incredible.
I'm at 17.2 right now.
It's not the video. It's the moment.
Yep.
It's Luke is back. It's the emotional, resonance that carried. Like, it's incredible. And I want to see some of that tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, did you hear about the Lindelof thing? Supposedly, that was not actually greenlit by Lucasfilm at all. Yeah, and it was just leaked out there to try to draw up some attention. And what are your thoughts on that situation? Because he's talking about going back to the sequel trilogy timeline.
Yeah, whatever. File that under Ryan Johnson. I'll still make a trilogy one day.
Yeah.
Look, no. I saw the story and I deliberately rolled my eyes and just ignored it. I never even did a video on it because I'm like, I didn't have the heart to even do a video on it because I'm like, I know I'm wasting time.
Yeah.
What's up, Nuggets? And I didn't care because I knew it was bogus. And the fact it's another one of these things, and people look.
But you know what, bro? When he comes out with that whole "we need a POC leading the way," it sounds like it's so legit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Well-
it's like so nice that is actually a project that's not been greenlit and not going to happen.
When he said that, and that's the key, and this is what I always want to caution people, this is what you need to understand. This was yet another announcement, another article based around something that did not come from Lucasfilm. It was not a formal announcement by Lucasfilm in a press release or a statement by Kennedy or somebody else there. It didn't happen that way. It was some rando that piped up to Deadline magazine or wherever it originated from, THR, Variety, whatever, saying, here's another mystery guy. I'm working on a Star Wars project. Oh, shut up. You know, everybody and their grandmother's working on a Star Wars
And he
project
went right
now,
to
it
the
seems like.
POC rulebook or
Yeah,
handbook.
Well, because he knows what Disney's directives are right now for DEI, and part of that I think was his sales pitch to Disney. Please greenlight this. Give me a check. It's like I keep saying, maybe they'll happen, maybe they won't, but I don't believe any of this crap right now unless I see actually cameras rolling and production happening.
Yeah,
and then a full season movie, whatever, shot. Because there have been so many things that have come out of Lucasfilm that have turned out to be complete bogus nonsense.
Yeah, like how long ago were we told about this Lando series? Have they even started filming?
And that was formally announced, right? That was formally announced on a Disney Plus day back in December of 2020 or whatever. And that's when they announced Lando and Visions. And Visions happened because somebody else made it.
Yeah.
And whatever else they had, that's when they announced Ahsoka. That's when
Rangers
they announced Obi-Wan, Rangers of the New Republic, and then they fired Gina Carano. Or they failed to renew her contract. I shouldn't say fired. I don't want to get caught in the syntax wars, but they failed. They did not renew her contract after she completed season 2. So I mean, look, it is what it is. And I see the chat. Look, it's a rando in the sense that this is not somebody who is connected as an employee in an official capacity with either the Walt Disney Company or Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
That's the difference. If I saw something announced on Disney Plus Day, if I saw something announced in a formal, the annual stockholder meeting, if something comes up, where they pepper the stockholders with, let me titillate you with what we have coming up next, and they talk about, hey, we do have a Star Wars movie in the works, and it is being directed by Daniel Lindelof. Okay, then I'll believe it. I'll believe it. Now, I don't necessarily believe it will be finalized and will actually come to fruition because, frankly, Lucasfilm has a very poor history of that, and that's largely due to Kathleen Kennedy's very, very piss-poor management of that company. It's like I keep making jokes. I mean, if she wants to go back and be a spokesman for Folgers Coffee, I think she'd be better off. But, that being said, I think a lot of this thing has been put on ice, put on the back burner until she is gone, and somebody else can come in there, or a team of somebody else's can come in there and manage this company. And I think the structure may very well look akin to what we see currently at Warner Brothers, where David Zaslav brought in, Peter Safran and James Gunn to basically co-manage the DC universe. I think that wouldn't be a bad structural business model to do here with Lucasfilm. I think that would actually be a wise move. And Iger, in closing here, and Iger, for all of the faults that he's had and for all the mess he's made, one of the things that you have to put the emotion aside for and understand a guy like Iger is the fact, one thing that Iger cannot stand, and this is why, as we've learned over the last couple of years, I don't think he likes KK very much. Yeah. And it's not because they politically disagree. Don't misunderstand. It's because that KK did a lot of brand damage and business damage to the Star Wars name and to Lucasfilm, and that's on Iger. That's a man that absolutely does not want any part of his legacy tarnished. That's what he's about, is his legacy. And his legacy is the Walt Disney Company for the last 20 years almost. And Star Wars is the one raging black eye that has happened to him. And he's going to look to fix it, I think.
Well, and this is why tonight is important, because when was the last ultimate high that, generally speaking for Star Wars? Mm-hmm. Chapter 16. during Bob Iger's regime of Disney.
Mhm.
And right after that, they couple actions,
Mhm.
Pablo Hidalgo, Gina Carano, all these things, and it destroyed the momentum. And I hope that the higher ups can reflect on those mistakes. And
Mhm.
here we are. We've been waiting on the Mandalorian season 3 all this time, as Star Wars pretty much has
For
just
2
been
years.
on a decline, with the exception of
Mhm.
Andor.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And a lot of people were like, "This don't even feel like Star Wars," whatever. That's neither here nor there. I've just been waiting on Mandalorian. We got to get it to March 1st, and it
Mhm.
needs to be a home run. And I hope that they deliver. I really do.
Because last year, not one single good Star Wars thing came out, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Nothing. I can't think of anything.
Yeah. No.
Can any of you guys?
No.
I mean, Andor was good. I just didn't think it was great.
I thought it was below average.
Yeah.
What Disney has been going for with this is, you talk about like some of the biggest shows on TV, right? You look at Game of Thrones, Yellowstone right now, biggest thing on TV by far.
I'm getting ready to start that series. I've heard good things.
It's amazing. I was kicking myself for not picking it up until this year, and I binged it. But
I downloaded all the seasons.
That's the thing. And when you go back and you look at all the money that Disney has sunk into Lucasfilm, the $4 billion purchase, the $1 to $2 billion they spent on building the 2 Galaxy's Edge parks and the hotel. Then you start looking at the billions of dollars that they spent producing and marketing all of the film and television projects, and it's like, look, it's not making anywhere near the money. I mean, you're talking about an ROI right now that's very bad for a property that big, and you're 10 years into it. And I know a lot of people out there think that, oh, well, it's made, $5 billion in the theaters. Yeah, so the problem is that they only get $2.5 billion of that back, and they spent about $2.5 billion making all those damn things and marketing them. And that's the real problem.
So
a lot of people don't understand how that works.
This just reminded me of another question after being on Doomcock stream with Cameron this last Wednesday night. And he said something about this. I wanted to get your thoughts on it. Do you see, with the current state of the economy and the current state of Disney, Lucasfilm, do you see it getting to the point to where they're going to have to start selling stuff off like Lucasfilm and Marvel? Because Cameron mentioned something about that.
No.
Being a possibility at some point in time.
There's no reason for them to sell off Lucasfilm. They can right that ship. They can fix that if they want to. They want to. And I mean, you got to have the Zaslav approach to things, and it's going to take years to fix things. And I made kind of a half, tongue-in-cheek joke the other night. The best thing that could happen to Star Wars, if Disney actually wants to make money with it, is to stop making it. And I like I said, half tongue-in-cheek. Stop making it, and by that I mean for a few years. Let the dust settle. The merchandise sales have collapsed. I mean, the merchandise sales for the sequel trilogy were bad as it was, and we've all covered that at infinitum. Don't need to rehash that.
Yeah.
But there's only so much they can do at this point with what they're doing. It's not. I think the biggest marketing contract they have that's still the most lucrative thing consistently is with Lego. But if you go to any Target right now, what does Lego produce? What are they selling? It's all OG classic Star Wars stuff. You walk down and
I just looked at it.
Every bit of it. There's some Mando stuff in there.
Yeah.
But
that's the new poster that was just released, by the way,
Yeah.
today. That's the season 3 poster right there, gentlemen. But yeah, I feel what you're saying about the Legos. And there's a reason those sell, because people love old Star Wars.
Yeah.
I read a comment yesterday. It said, it doesn't matter how bad Star Wars gets or whatever, they can't do anything to destroy Star Wars, because Star Wars to me is episodes 4, 5, and 6, and I can go watch that anytime I want to.
Yeah.
I do like that thought, but I want more good Star Wars for all of us. I mean, and I think we're about to get it here in just about 5 minutes.
And there's a lot of people in the camp of because of the sequels, it's ruined all Star Wars for them to where they can't even watch the OT.
Yeah.
I am not in that camp. I completely separate all the Disney stuff from the George Lucas stuff, and I still enjoy watching the OT. Not the prequels as much. I mean, they're okay. I like them better than the sequels, but if I'm going to watch Star Wars, it's 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Well, and look, that's look. I wish, I'm going to say this in closing because I do have to get going. I wish, like you guys, and I'm going to make this very clear, maybe for the folks that haven't seen me on here before. I wish Star Wars the best. I want the good stuff back. I am exactly like you guys. I'm not sitting here rooting for Star Wars to fail. I don't make up, BS financials and data. I've been doing this crap for 20 years. I know how this stuff works. I know how the money works. This is something that, I do in my professional life that I've taken and translated into covering the Hollywood and entertainment industry. And Star Wars, like you guys, is a passion of mine, always has been. And I want to see them do better. Disney just really, frankly, has not made a whole bunch of money from this, to be honest. I mean, look, in case y'all missed this, I don't know, because I never really did a video on this, but it was in bits and pieces and live streams. Rise of Palpatine. You guys know what they actually spent when it was all said and done producing that film, when they reshot it almost 3 times?
Probably a lot.
Take a guess. From what I've heard, and this is from Script Doctor that he posted publicly, and so I'm not, again, speaking out of school here, but, the stated budget on that film was...
about in total with, like, marketing?
No, no marketing.
So just straight up, just on the film itself.
The original stated budget for that film was like $250 million.
I'm guessing it's probably double that.
The lowest figure that Script Doctor ever heard from his contacts, and he knows a lot of people in Hollywood. If y'all don't know who Script Doctor is, I'm just telling you, trust the guy. Lowest figure he ever heard was $515 million.
I believe it.
And that was before they spent a dime marketing it. So that $1 billion that it pulled in at the box office, Disney lost money on that last movie. Rogue One, they probably didn't make a whole lot of money on because they got 80% through shooting that movie and redid it.
Reshoots.
Solo,
new director,
same thing. So it's like, yeah, they made money on the first movie on The Force Awakens, but they basically lost movie or either broke even, made a tiny bit of money, or lost their butts on virtually everything else.
Yeah.
Last Jedi, they might have made some because they didn't really have a lot of reshoots on that. There wasn't nearly as bad a production management, but then again, KK loved Rian Johnson, and we all know what we got out of that movie.
Yep.
So that's the movie that broke the fandom. So in the long run, it destroyed the merchandise sales and destroyed everything else.
Yeah. And if they were making bank on those movies, why have we not got another Star Wars movie since then?
Exactamundo, my friend. If everything was so successful and Disney was raking in billions of dollars in profits on Star Wars to this point, they'd be cranking this crap out right and left.
Yeah.
Just like their plan was, one movie a year.
Yeah, yep. And we have not had a single Star Wars movie make it actually into pre-production since what, 2015? No.
18.
Pre-production.
18.
No, the Rise of Palpatine went into pre-production, I think, 2016. It was in pre-production while
16.
Last Jedi was still filming. So you're looking at almost 7 years at this point since a movie has made it into pre-production and, most importantly, into principal photography. There's a reason for that. It's because they're not making money on this. It's been a train wreck right and left. So always follow the dollars. Gentlemen, thanks for having me on. Appreciate y'all.
Love you, man.
If you guys aren't subbed to Valiant Renegade,
I thought we were going to come in and have a chill stream. I didn't know we were going to put you to work, but hey,
I'll work for you guys. Yeah. Normally I never do this on a Monday night, but it's like, coach is like, hey, you want to stop by? I'm like, fine. It's you guys. I mean, I'll do that.
I don't ask a whole lot of people, so
no. So,
all right, buddy. Hey, everybody, go sub to Valiant Renegade, best channel on YouTube.
I appreciate that. But I'll see y'all if y'all can make it January 29th. Once I get everything set up, I'll shoot y'all a link here, and we'll do the 2-year anniversary stream, and maybe we'll make it to 18,000.
As soon as you make fun of me, I'm bouncing. But
yeah, okay. So like in the first 5 seconds. All right.
All right,
Guys,
brother.
take care.
See you.
All right, see ya.
Oh man. Hey, so where are we in the game? We're close to trailer time, baby.
There's like a little over 2 minutes left in the
2
first half.
minutes.
And then of course they'll go to commercial break and all that, and then it'll come out. Speaking of what Valiant was saying with the merchandise stuff, with Star Wars and stuff, and how that a lot of that stuff has taken precedence with it being hang on, let me
I have no idea what you're trying to say right now.
With Disney owning Star Wars now, it always reminds me of this clip, and I think it's a good time to show it. One of the best takes in our documentary.
All right,
right here. Can you hear it?
Nope.
They changed this.
Oh, you built it up so good too. It's like, oh, you set it up.
Okay, share audio. There we go. All right, you should be able to hear it now.
Nope.
No?
Nope. No means no. No means no.
All right.
Boomer. Boom.
Share screen, share tab audio.
This is what happens when you haven't live streamed for a month, folks.
Share system audio. There we go.
Right here.
They changed StreamYard. Okay. Got it. All right.
Star Wars has been a tremendous disappointment because, unfortunately, it was the first time where corporate interests were more important than an individual man's creative vision. It's a fact of life that when a corporation like Disney buys your product, Disney was buying Star Wars with the express purpose of selling it to the most amount of people on multiple platforms. Theme parks, apparel, toys, and then, of course, movies and TV shows. But when you do that, that means that a corporation's interests always come before the truth of the story that you want to be telling. And I think that's no way to make films. But
I agree. That's how you kill it. That's how you kill a franchise.
Yeah.
You rip the heart out of it.
Yep. And
because
Disney
just like
has
Mark Hamill said, the only thing that matters is what?
money.
Money.
If it makes money. When George was doing Star Wars, it was one man's creative vision. And now you have all these corporate interests involved with merchandising and how much money it makes and their agenda and to make things PC, and there's all this other stuff, and it kills the story, you know.
Yep, I'm with you. So we are so close, guys, to this trailer dropping. So we're almost there. We are almost there.
Yep, it is getting close. It is getting close.
So while we're waiting, Nick, you know, you did score the 100% on Omega. If you came in late, everybody, Nick received a 100% on being like Omega.
Fake news.
Nope, not fake news. Even better than the fake. That was the fake, putting you at 110%. But you are actually 100% Omega. I was 10% Omega. So I guess that means you hate the people that are most like you or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the 7 greatest scenes from any Star Wars film in history. I'm going to warm you up right here before we get to the trailer. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go 7 through 1. We're going to count down.
All right.
So the number 7 greatest Star Wars scene, according to Dork Side of the Force. Han Solo confronting Kylo Ren. Go.
That's number 7? Man, not even in my top 25.
Not even my top 250.
Yeah.
Like horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. Okay.
Already hate this list already.
Yeah, already hated it. Hated it. All right, here we go. Number 6.
Hated it.
The Jedi steps at the end of The Force Awakens. Rey walking up the steps to meet Luke.
At the time,
It was great at the time.
I was like, "Oh wow, there he is." Now knowing
Horrible.
knowing that scene in
Don't go up them
context,
steps. Stay away from that man.
screw the steps, screw that entire scene where he throws the lightsaber, his dad's lightsaber,
I'm
the
never
one
going
he
up
had
steps
that he
again.
lost, that he just throws over his shoulder and walks away. I'm like, what is happening here?
I know.
Dumb.
All right, here we go. Thanks for pulling back. Here we go. Number 5. Luke Skywalker and Master Yoda on Dagobah.
God. All right, say that again.
Luke and Luke and Yoda on Dagobah. He doesn't know what to say. I could see that as top 7. How about you guys?
What was it? Luke Skywalker, Master Yoda on Dagobah?
It's okay. You got work going on?
Yeah, I got a work page.
All right, Luke and Yoda on Dagobah. I could see that as top 7.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be my top 7.
Yeah, it wouldn't be in my top 7.
No, Yoda lifting the X-wing out of the water.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was top 7.
Yeah.
All right, the death of Darth Vader.
Good scene. Probably not in my top 7.
I agree. I think the turning of Darth Vader to Anakin Skywalker
was better than the death.
Definitely top 7.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get more Star Wars than that. All right, number 3. The super intense battle on Mustafar. Battle of Heroes.
That was good. I could see that being in a top 7 list for people for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd be in my top 7 just because I'm an OT guy. But yeah, I think it's fair to put that in the top 7.
Jay Danforth says when Vader, or what time is the trailer? It's
halftime.
About to happen.
Yep, halftime.
Like, should be happening any time. Is it halftime yet?
Let me look. Nope, minute 50 left.
Okay, minute 50 left, and then hopefully we'll be getting it pretty quickly. Number 2, Rey accepting her destiny with the Force. Anything with the word Rey in it, I'm out.
Yep, definitely not. Again, nothing in the sequel trilogy is in my top anything list. All those are in my worst list.
All right, here you go. Number 1, are you ready? Would you like to guess based on everything that you've looked at? Would you like to guess what you think?
Number 1 is probably going to be something stupid, like freaking Rey and Kylo kiss.
Okay, all right. Obi-Wan versus Vader in Kenobi.
Hell no. They should have never met in that show. Absolutely not. I understand. Just the thing is, like, everybody would love to see them fight again, but it just doesn't make sense to me. They shouldn't have never met. They shouldn't have fought again. And so, yeah, definitely not. I would take Vader and Old Ben in episode 4 over the fight in Kenobi where Obi-Wan goes Super Saiyan,
Sure. Well, guys, as we're getting close to the trailer dropping, thank you so much for being here with us. We're going to react to this thing right here live on the air with you. So don't run off after the trailer ends, because we'll get into it with you guys, and we'll have a little conversation about it. And I really do hope it's a 10 out of 10 for all of us. Like, as a fan of Star Wars, I feel like I have a lot riding on March the 1st.
Yeah.
I need Mandalorian to to lift our spirits. I mean, I really do.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Star Wars like the power of that show. That show has great power. That show united the fandom.
And with great power comes great responsibility, Favreau and Filoni.
Yes, yes. Uncle Ben, no. Yeah, I'm with you. They do have great responsibility, but that show is so powerful.
Yeah.
How many things have united the fandom in the last 15 years?
Not very many.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. You know, and you talk Star Wars, we're at the point now where you walk up to somebody and talk about Star Wars, you don't know if you're on their team or not.
Yeah.
Anymore. Like it used to be like, dude's got on a Star Wars shirt. Yeah. What's up, man? Like you had that common bond. It's not like that anymore. Now it's like Star Wars red and Star Wars blue. It's like, whose side are you on? You know? And I would like to see all that kind of go away and dissipate and all of us, you know, but to get that right, they have to give us great Star Wars. And we're not going to settle for less.
Yep.
So watch Reva in the Mando trailer. No.
One of the worst characters, Reva and Omega. Like, I don't know which one is worse. Like, they're both just so bad.
Hey, listen, I'm about to hit a button and a goat is going to scream. And when I come back, we have 440 people in the chat and we have only 202 likes. Please get us to, folks. Please get us to 300 likes. Here's the goat. Well, we got 3. We got 3 out of that. Dang it, I tried, man. I tried hard. Oh, 212. Let's go. 226. Come on. Give it. Get thumbs. I got to make some little snappy videos about the thumbs. The thumb is important. The thumb is important. You are Echo Base Network. That's right. And it is almost trailer time, baby. How much time's left?
39 seconds. Let's go to the chat. See what the chat's saying.
Do it.
Let's see here.
My sentiments with the goat. Look, okay, Mr. Goat, do you like Omega? Think that means no.
Coach is trying to get people to leave our stream.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
So I see somebody in chat saying, when does the trailer start? It drops at halftime, and it is not halftime yet. It is in the last. I'm probably behind because I'm watching a stream on it, but from what I'm seeing, it's 27 seconds left, and it looks like the freaking Cowboys scored again.
Yes, Logan Alexander, great question. Are we going to show the trailer? 100%.
Yeah,
we're going to watch it. So if you're watching the live football game, when the trailer comes on, Nick is turning it off.
Yeah,
he's not going to watch the live on screen because we want to watch it right here with you guys. So the way this is going to work is as soon as the trailer ends in the football game, it's going to be available on Star Wars YouTube site, and IGN will be posting it as well right after it drops. So,
and I'm refreshing the Star Wars page.
Yeah, I am too. I'm sitting here refreshing it like I've got, like I'm ADHD or no, like I'm, never mind. I'm sitting here refreshing it a lot. Waiting. We got 490 people here. Please hit the like buttons, guys. We greatly appreciate it.
History is going to be made tonight also. For some of you people that are into sports, Tom Brady has never lost to the Dallas Cowboys. And from the looks of it, it looks like he's going to tonight, unfortunately.
Hey, so one thing that we did not say earlier, Nick, we want to wish a happy 75th anniversary. I'm sorry, 75th birthday, not anniversary. 75 birthdays for our man, Carl Weathers. Turned 75.
Oh, is he 75 today?
He turned 75 yesterday.
Wow.
Yep. So cool. And I'm glad Carl Weathers is in Star Wars, bro.
Yeah. I love Carl Weathers.
Yeah, me too.
I've never heard any woke political nonsense crap come out of Carl Weathers. What's up, Dan?
Yeah, look, he's 75, and I still wouldn't mess with him.
Oh, Shadow Dragon, I am rooting for Brady. I'm not counting him out, but it's not looking good.
Yep. So we are so close to this. So again,
19 Jace says why premiere on national.
you not highlight the chat, bud?
Oh, I don't have my mouse over there. Let me scroll over here. Why premiered on National Felon League game. So Disney owns ABC and ESPN, and that's what the game is on. So it's just a way for them to get people watching their content.
And I like this. Apollo Creef, like Grief Karga.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty catchy. 75th anniversary of his birthday. That damn gator took his hand. 17 seconds. Oh, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm 10 seconds behind on mine. That says 27 seconds, which it's probably going to be. They're probably going to kick it to Tampa, and Tampa will take a knee and take it to the locker room and try to figure out what to do the second half.
Yep, and I hope we get the trailer like right out of the gate. Can you remember like at what point the trailers have launched in the past? The one trailer that I remember the most that me and you sat down and and watched, and you recorded it on VHS tape. So that lets you know it was a long time ago.
Golly.
I'll tell you when. VH1 aired the Phantom Menace trailer for the first time. The teaser trailer. Yeah, they got the premiere of the launch.
Oh yeah, that's right. MTV, right?
It was VH1.
Oh yeah, VH1. Yeah, that's right.
So we sat in your living room and watched it over and over and over.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because we were watching a new Star Wars teaser trailer, which was like, what? Like something that we didn't think would ever happen again. And here it was. But I didn't know how. So let's see. I saw the Phantom Menace trailer on Fox. Well, it world premiered on VH1 that night. But yeah, episode 1 had a great trailer. I love the prequels. Carl Weathers needs to be in an Expendables sequel. Can't wait for the hype. Me too.
Man, I'd love to see Carl Weathers in Expendables.
Margaret Schofield says, no, it will be just before the third quarter.
So at the end of halftime.
I mean, I don't know if that's true.
Maybe. We'll keep refreshing the page. So as soon as it's available, we'll know.
Yep. Lauren dropping the Star Wars quotes on us. Love it. What is up, a little bot Alexis?
I'm actually sitting here trying to knock out some work stuff before this trailer
Alexis
drops.
Alexa said for a couple of movies they didn't roll until halftime was about over, if I remember correctly.
In the past, I have seen them go to halftime, talk about the first half of the game, and then announce that the trailer is coming up like after the commercial break or something. But yeah, it'll probably be like midway through halftime.
Halftime is now. Everybody letting us know. All right. Be our eyes and ears, chat. Let us know. Nick's watching it too. When the trailer drops.
I'm actually
I'm gonna keep refreshing
because I'm trying to knock out some work stuff before this trailer drops.
I'm gonna keep refreshing the page to see, and I'm also gonna head over to IGN because occasionally some of these sites are able to post it before it even drops on live TV. So I just want to make sure it's not. And so far it's not. And I'm happy about that. You know what? Let's do this. As we're waiting, and it's about to happen. I'm waiting to skip an ad. All right. So we'll watch this while we're waiting.
Yeah, I gotta send an email out to our whole entire work team. Major issue going on.
Here we go.
It's just my luck.
But just so everybody knows, this is the trailer that launched a couple months ago. This is not what we're about to get. This is just a refresher. So he gets his little ball back. Not feeling that they're back together, but it is what it is. Again, if you're just coming in, we're looking at the trailer that was launched several weeks back. This is not the one that's about to drop live that we will be watching with you in a moment. I love the armorer. It's such a cool character.
There's sound
What?
to what you're playing?
Oh, nobody can hear it?
No, I can't hear anything.
Oh, well, I wish you had told me that several minutes ago. But,
Yeah,
oh, well.
I'm sitting here doing work stuff, and I hear you talking about it, and I'm like, am I supposed to be hearing
Hey,
something?
that's one way to avoid copyright for sure.
Yeah.
I got hit with the boomer button too, guys. It happened to me. If it happened to me, it could happen to you. But it
Yeah,
didn't.
StreamYard changed their stuff around.
Can you hear it now?
Yes.
Your cult.
There he is. A little R5D4 action with Mando. Now, wouldn't it be cool if R5D4 was Mando's droid? That'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Where were you then?
That's going to be awesome.
That was the only Mandalorian.
TD15169 says it is coming up. I never noticed R5D4 with a little motivator problem there, which actually is not the motivator, but, circuitry issues.
All right, kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
Lauren Connor says he's not sure R5D4 and Mando would work because he's heard he's unmotivated.
Yeah.
Good one, Lauren. Good one.
Good one.
Love it.
Okay, I think I'm caught up on work stuff. I got some other stuff going on, but I sent an email out, so I'm good to not have to do anything at the moment.
Well, good. Let us know when the trailer drops, because it's not on the Star Wars website yet. We're good, but it's about to happen. It's about to happen. Worst character was Bo-Katan. I'm going to politely disagree. I think she's a great character.
I think Omega and freaking Reva were way worse than Bo-Katan.
Yeah. We want to say
And
Adam
Jar Jar.
Adam Bowman sent in a $2 super chat at 7:45, Nick. It's been an hour ago, but once Valiant starts talking, he's just going,
Yeah.
So he said, good to see y'all. How are y'all doing tonight? Thank you, Adam. We're doing great. The Seaman sent in a $5 super chat C-Man said Star Wars needs to have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni in charge and the rest of Lucasfilm management removed before it can recover. And I do not disagree with that. I don't think that's the only answer, but that is definitely an answer. I hope. And Scott Westbrook sent in a super sticker with $1.99. Thank you guys so much. We greatly appreciate that. You are Echo Base Network. And here's a little Mandalorian for you. Thank you. The trailer is on, Nick.
Yep, it's on Star Wars site.
It's on Star Wars site right now?
Yep.
All right. I will pull it up. Official trailer. Here we go. Sub to Echo Base Network. All right, here we go. Are y'all ready? Let's do this. Oh, yeah.
Turn off that closed captioning crap, too.
Okay, hold on. Oh, gosh. Hang on. Okay.
All right.
I'm ready. Woo. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Oh, let me remove the banner. Okay, sorry. Here we go. What?
I was just going to say, guys, it's our reaction to Mando Season 3 trailer. We're going to make you guys wait 2 more seconds. All right, let's go.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for?
Okay. All right.
It looks like he's emerging as a leader.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Well, he's got the Darksaber.
Being a Mandalorian's not just learning about how to fight.
But the armor said he's a Mandalorian no
Know how
more.
to navigate the galaxy.
Okay.
That way, you'll never be lost.
For the copyright.
Oh, wow. It looks like Luke Carter's cleaned up that town.
New armor.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
Okay.
May the Force be with you!
This is the way.
We got our
There's something dangerous happening out there.
Ooh, look at that city, dude.
And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
What?
Ooh. TIE interceptors?
Hang on, kid.
Jedi? Oh, freaking fricks. Is that Wolfman?
We don't play.
Go back to that bar scene.
Baby Yoda don't play. Here we
There
go.
was a.
we're going to go through it a little slower here at the end. You ready?
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to turn the chat back on so I can see what everybody's saying.
I'll-
flashback, somebody's saying.
Hang on, kid.
Interceptors. Right here. You see
All
the
battle droids.
Battle droids. Yep.
It's all droids.
Oh,
dude.
it's a all droid bar.
That is dope, if you ask me.
Like, so I guess they just go there and hook up for power.
I guess
Oh,
so.
and see the one in the back.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that was in the Sandcrawler in
It
episode
is.
4.
Yep, that is very
Interesting.
cool. And that looks like Daft Punk at the bar. It's not, but it looks like them.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I love it.
Is this now? This almost sort of looks like the city that we see Grief Karga in earlier. See the center, all the stormtrooper helmets that are like melted or turned to concrete or whatever right there.
Yep, that's cool. It's a stormtrooper fire pit.
Yeah.
Lauren says Navarro.
All right, so that looks sort of like the Wolfman from the bar, but it's definitely not because it's got looks like it's got 4 eyes, 4 red eyes.
This is the way.
Look, I let us know in the comments how you feel about it, but I'm excited.
I thought it was a good trailer. I liked it.
I thought it was very good. Yep. Tony says it's a Wookiee. I'm not sure. It didn't look like a Wookiee to me.
Yeah, I haven't known Wookiees to have 4 eyes and be hairless.
Yeah.
I mean, he had hair on his head, but his legs and stuff were.
Yeah, look, that was good. That was a good trailer. Like, I think season 3 is going to be pretty good.
I hate that character.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about her either. Peli Mato.
Yeah. God, worse.
But
one of the worst
it's
characters.
cool. It's cool that R5D4 is going to be around, and we know that. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's pretty neat that R5D4 is in the story and is going to be with Mando in the N1 Starfighter. I think it's pretty neat. We'll turn it down a little bit so we can talk over it a little better. So, a lot of the scenes is stuff that we've already seen.
Yeah.
You know, a whole lot of Grogu in this trailer.
Navigate the galaxy.
That's their moneymaker.
I mean, that doesn't surprise you at all. The scenes look great.
So right here, is this the?
Lauren said it was Navarro. I don't know.
Okay, so I can't remember the name of the. Is that the planet where Mando and Grief Karga and them and all the Mandalorian were originally? Was that Navarro?
I don't.
This
remember.
looks like either that same place and it's completely revamped and looks new and they've rebuilt and it's a lot nicer.
Okay. He says if it's Navarro, it is. So that was the first.
Okay.
That was the first place.
Right,
Joe says it is.
So it looks like Navarro's gotten an upgrade.
Yep.
Never be lost.
Well, Salacious Crumb action. I saw R5 in the background right there.
Yep. See right there, the looks like they built these statues.
That droid is standing on top of his helmet.
Oh, you know who that statue's for? IG-11, who sacrificed himself to save them. That's an IG leg. I bet they did a statue in honor of IG-11 who sacrificed himself.
That way.
All right, so he's arriving there.
Oh, see the EV droid, EV-99
there
droid
he is.
back there in the.
There's an EV droid. Looks like R5 in the background. Might not be, but it looks like him.
Now it looks like R5 goes with him.
Oh, he does. Definitely does. He's in the. He's in the.
Because he's in the little droid second part, and Grogu's having to ride with Mando. Yep, you see him right there.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my
That's going to be fun right there.
transgressions.
At least we heard it.
This is the way.
He let Grogu push the button. Oh, Coruscant.
Mm-hmm.
I missed that in the first watch through of the trailer.
There's the doctor.
By the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
By the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it will be too late. What did he say before that?
And by the time it becomes...
No, before that.
Force be with you!
This is the way.
Right here.
There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Something dangerous happened out there.
That is interesting.
All the dead Mandalorians in the ash.
So is this is Order 66?
This is, I'm guessing,
this is Grogu's memory. Is what
yeah, flashback.
Probably was Order 66.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna get some more flashbacks of Order 66. Maybe even find out who ends up saving him. Which
I definitely think we're going to. If they're showing this right here, we have to see.
Maybe it's Ahsoka.
Nah.
Or Yoda. Or No Hand Mace Windu.
I don't know. Who could it be, guys?
Who saves Grogu from Order 66? I'd like to see the chats.
You know who I bet it was?
Who?
Rex.
You think it's going to be Rex?
That would shock everybody. Everybody's saying Reva. Oh my!
Oh God! If it's Reva, oh my gosh! I swear, if it's Reva,
the librarian. Jokester says the librarian. That's a good idea. The librarian. Everybody's saying librarian. I'd be down for that. All right, but I love that we're going to get this scene. Looks like Star Wars, doesn't it, Nick?
Yeah. We did not get this. Looks like more Star Wars than Andor, than all of Andor. I feel like this is more Star Wars.
Look, we just got more like flight sim battle than we've gotten in forever. Look at those ties.
I love that we're bringing tie interceptors back. It's one of my favorite ties.
Hang on, kid.
Those are like modified tie interceptors.
I'd like to see him bring tie defenders.
That's a really cool scene right there, bud.
Yeah. I wonder how those battle droids are functioning without a control ship. Like, have they been reprogrammed and are all independent now?
I don't know. Roger.
Or is this a flashback?
No.
When Mando was young?
I don't know why you would think that. Like,
because remember the battle droids were coming in, and that's why he hates droids.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I doubt it. Grogu shows him the way. Looks like he dropped a gun from Walmart or something.
Yeah, what was that?
Look at whatever that is. It's like he dropped a water pistol.
Yeah.
Look at this.
He almost looks like he's got predator skin.
Green Lantern. See, this bugs me. This proves that they can make a good show. What the heck happened with Kenobi? Is that Mace's purple astromech? I didn't think about that. Right there. He's perfect. Oh, gosh.
This looks good, man.
What can we get that like just you solo on camera? Hang on.
This Mando season 3 trailer looks good. It looks good. It feels like Star Wars.
You heard it here first, folks.
I other than the what's her name? Kelly Mato?
Peli
Mato, yeah. Other than that stupid character in the Babu Frick, which I despise anything from the sequel trilogy. Those are really my only two negatives on this trailer.
Skits.
I liked everything else about it.
I might be seeing things, but was that 3PO on Navarro? I don't think so.
Yeah, standing next to Grief Karga when he
Just
walked
a protocol
out.
droid.
Yeah, I don't think it was 3PO, but it does look like a protocol droid, a C3PO like droid.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it, man. We got a lot to talk about, to digest over the next week. Who knows where the news is going to take us tomorrow?
Yeah.
But I'm very happy with it.
Yeah.
So, where's Bo-Katan? She'll be there.
Yep.
She'll be there.
Let's see. Let's see. What is this?
Night Lorne.
See you, Lorne. Let's see. What is this? The 16th of January. So we got a month and a half before it drops.
Mm-hmm.
We probably won't get another trailer. This is probably the last one. We'll probably get some TV spots, some clips over the next month and a half, and that'll probably be it. But we're probably not going to get too much on the story. Basically, what we know so far is he's going back to Mandalore to regain his honor as a Mandalorian.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and then to to try to unite.
They're going to find
Mandalore.
a great threat on the way.
Yeah,
it's all about him regaining his honor. But that X-wing pilot, it's nice to see that the New Republic is involved.
And I guess he goes to Coruscant.
Oh, definitely. Or at least it shows the Doctor there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In the Doctor, he was, working for
okay.
What's that other guy's name?
That helmet he dug up from the ashes, Terry Vizsla's helmet, the only Jedi Mandalorian. It may have something to do with Grogu and his Jedi stuff. That'll be interesting. Thanks, Pib. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Yep. Very cool, everybody. Well, look, that's going to do it for us tonight. We'll be back later in the week and discuss this. We'll definitely be back Saturday night for our live show.
Yep.
So thank you all for tuning in. 344 likes. Thank you for being here with us. Star Wars is almost back, and we're going to be here to do it with you guys.
Month and a half away, guys.
It'll be here soon.
Yep.
And it's not going to be like this guy. It's going to hit the mark. I really hope so. I really, really do.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for us. As we always say here, you are Echo Based Network. May the Force be with you.
And we got one more super chat that just squeaked in.
I think the armorer is Satine Cries.
Interesting. I thought she died.
Yeah.
Isn't she dead? Like dead?
That was my understanding. We watched her die.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for us. We're out. Love you guys. See ya.
See you guys.
Laters.
Coach and Nick from Echo Based Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Echo Based TV, where the community happens.
See, I told you guys, Nick is not dead. He is here. I told you. He did not get fired by Matt Risman. Why are you still here? Get out of here.